neck just cracked. I'm here. Even though I want to go home, I'm here for you guys. To give you a fucking reading. In my storefront. At 8 o'clock at night. No. My God, it's almost 9. What am I doing? My dad locked himself out of the house. I'm sitting here teaching, and my teacher awakens. I got the crystal dicks everywhere. He's like, where are you? What are you doing? Like texting me. I'm like, oh my God, please don't come in my shop right now. Like, please don't come here, because he works down the street. So I'm like, I'm working till 9:30. He was like, well, I locked myself out of the house, so you gotta let me in on your way home. I'm like, great. Great. As long as he didn't see the crystal dicks, I'm good. So yeah, he is like waiting for me. And he'll probably be like sleeping in his car by the time I get there. My dad's a truck driver. He's fucking gangsta. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not like your dad's. My dad can beat the fuck out of you. I'm just kidding. So I gotta do this reading, and then I gotta go let my dad in the house. All right. Good thing it's on my way home, because he might be sleeping in his car all night. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right. The crystal dicks. Oh, I all out, and I'm like, oh no, don't come here. Oh, I'm sorry that your dad's not here. All right. Who is here? Say hey. How do I say your name? Rihanna? Please let me know how to say your name, because I don't want to say it wrong. Sabrina's here. Tori's here. And I promise after you tell me, I'll remember. Another Tori's here. Michelle's here. Thank you. Tori's son just complimented me. Lauren is so appreciative. I'm doing this. Savannah's here. Hello. Vanessa needs this. Jess is here. We got another Jess here. Crystal Dicks. Yeah, Jess got a crystal dick. I have one too. Brittany, Tori, Cindy and Sharon were watching. Of course, I'm teaching about sex, and then my dad hits me up. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. Sabrina, Diane, Alyssa, Rihanna. Is that how I say it? Rihanna? Yeah, I like that name. Cindy, Mike Pitt from Coventry's here. All right. What do we got for, what week is it? The week of the 17th, so I do these bi-weekly. All right, let's see. So if you haven't done this with me before, oh, the Celtic name. Yes, the Celtic goddess. Yes, it has been a long time since I've seen you. All right, the Celtic goddess is here, watching me do readings. Your dad's beeping. No, he's not. He's locked in the fucking house. All right. Too bad the dog couldn't let him in. Don't you just wish that your dogs could do shit like that? Like, ah, shit, I locked my keys. Locked myself out of the house. Let me in, motherfucker. Like, what are you doing all day? You just sit there. Open the goddamn door. All right. So if you've never done this with me before, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Yeah, my dad knows I'm talking about sex. All right. If you haven't done this with me before, I'm just in a silly mood right now. Pick A, B, or C. I'm trying to say this for the last 5 fucking minutes. Pick A, B, or C. You can pick A, you can pick B. You can pick A and C. You could pick all of them. I don't care what you do. Have fun with this. All right, let's see what comes up for A. We got the tarot here. No looping. Don't worry, there won't be any looping. We got the Page of Wands upside down. All right, let's see what else for A. Ooh, we got the Emperor. I love the Emperor. He's my kind of guy. I used to doing these readings standing up. I just felt like I was teaching in the storefront. Let's see what else for A. The King of Wands upside down. So we get 2 wands upside down. That's interesting. All right, let's see what else. We got the Priestess of Light Oracle. Oh, you can't see my broken. Look at that. I slammed my nail in the door the other day. Luckily, that's all that happened. All right, A. Some feminine energy in here. Ooh, both of these want to come out. All right. So we have adjustment, which really does connect with the Emperor. Definitely connecting these 2 cards here. Discipline. To get adjusted. Because something's a little off. Because we have this King of Wands and the Page of Wands upside down. All right, so we have an illumination card. Guide, the illuminated path. And then we have the Wands, which is the element of fire. Which to me, a lot of times, fire is the light. This, to me, with these 2 cards upside down, with this card right here. Let me show these here. See that? So we have the creative energy here. We have the king energy here. But they're both upside down. But then we have this middle energy. This energy, to me, is your higher self. This is what you want to bring into fruition. But you're having a hard time. What this is showing me is that there needs to be some sort of adjustment in your life, which is why the Divine Masculine, the Emperor, is coming in. He wants you, I feel like, to take a step back and really begin to look at certain things, like things that you may want to create, things that you may want to magically open up to, things that you may want to manifest. We also have the King of Wands is like the energy of Leo. So he's a very strong king. He's a very dominant king. He can be a stubborn king. So I feel like him upside down is definitely very stubborn. So what are you being stubborn about? Like, what are you not paying attention to that you need to pay attention to right now? What do you need to let go of in order to bring this new energy into your life? All right, I'm gonna pick another card too. We have these angels and ancestors here. So let's see what comes out for this. Guardian angel. So if you haven't read my post that I posted the other day, the divine message post, definitely read that post, because a lot of that has to do with what's going on in the world. Like, there's so much chaos going on in the world right now, and it's definitely like not going to slow down anytime soon. Like, we're not going back to normal before, when we were in 2019. A lot of the old paradigm is falling apart. So maybe some of you feels like, well, how am I going to move forward with my plans? Like, how am I going to do these things when there's so much chaos going on in the world? Adjust. Definitely read that post. It's called Divine Message. So if you're on the Ascension NXT Facebook page, it's me with a black dress and it's called Divine Message. It's a long post, but it's about this dream that I had. And like, I was basically, before I went to bed, I asked for guidance from the divine, because I was like, what the fuck? Everything is a mess on this planet. We get into these, like, a lot of us, I feel like everybody is. Like, I feel like if you're not, well, good for you. But most people are right now, where we're looking at the state of the world and the reality, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? Me, consciously, I know that it's part of the awakening, but it is also As humans, we have choice. And I keep seeing humans go down roads where it's like, what the fuck are you doing? This isn't good for the collective. But you have to make the best choices for yourself, even though the collective is off right now. So if you picked A, you can still move forward with your creations. You can still be proud of your creations, like that Leo energy, like be connected to your creations. Be open to your creations, but you're going to have to do them in different ways. You're going to have to execute in different ways. You may have to change plans. You may have to pivot. You may have to open up to new people, ideas, and opportunities. And this card is all about letting the divine lead you. And that essentially was my message in the dream. It's a long story. I don't feel like talking about it because I did a whole video on it yesterday, and then I did a whole fucking write-up on it. So go read it. But the key here, if you picked A, is that you need to adjust to whatever is going on in your life that seems off. It's not off. I don't feel like it's off. I just feel like you weren't prepared for this. You were thinking that it was going to go some other way. And now you have to change direction or change plans just a little bit. Some of you, it's just a little bit. So, and it feels really uncomfortable. And it's just saying that it's all still there. It's showing up in the cards. The cards are just upside down because you need to change your perspective on it. But you also need to allow the divine in more. Allow the divine in more to help you and assist you with fucking Rhode Islander right here, with everything that you're working on. All right. I think I need a degree in therapy to handle the world nowadays. Maybe. If that's what you're feeling, then go for it. All right, let's go with B. I just tell everyone to fuck off. It's my therapy. B. Okay. What do we have for B? Where's all my B's at? Give me a B. 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 By the way, we have a psychic fair at the end of September 25th. So go check out our events on the Ascension NXT Facebook page and click that you're going. So if you click that you're interested, you should go back and click that you're going, because it just looks better. But you should all come. We're gonna have a bunch of readers and vendors and all that fun stuff. Oh my God, who picked B? I like B's first card. Bam! Ace of Pentacles. I'm a Virgo here. Love the Pentacles. Love this card. All right, what else do we have for B? Let's see what else comes out. Oh, and Tori's doing a crystals class. Tori, when's your crystals class? The 25th? No, the 31st. And I'm actually going to get new crystals that day. So, more crystals. But if you come to the class, you get a bag of crystals, and then you get 10% off all of your purchases that day of crystals. No crystal tags. All right. Everyone needs one. Okay. B. Woo! Card went flying out. Oh, shit! We got the Knight of Wands, and he's right side up. Look at him. What else? Yes, we do have readings with you this Saturday. We need to promote that. So if you want to come in and get a reading, Tori will be here Saturday. Are you going to be here all day? Make sure you text me tomorrow so me and Kat can put out an email for that. But yeah, Tori will be doing readings, walk-in readings this Saturday here at Ascension Next. Okay. B. Ooh. Tori will be here noon to 6:30. So you can come and get a walk-in reading. Ooh, another Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands. Interesting. So we have Wands and Pentacles here. Wands is very passionate and he can be romantic. I feel like this is like relationship stuff in here. I don't know. That's what I'm vibing from this, even though the cards aren't very romancy, but like that's what I'm getting from this Knight of Wands in this pull. Let me pull some other cards to see. Yep, look at that. Came right out. Twin flames. Bam! Sexy time card spread. Let's pull a Mary Magdalene card. Well, I picked B. I don't know what I picked, but I picked B now. We were just talking about sex and relationships and dicks in my last class. All right, let's see what Mary Magdalene says. What, Tori? What are you talking about? You're talking about a big honking phallic symbol with wands? Did I read that right? Okay, let's see. By the way, before I went live in my class, I just taught for an hour and a half. I was channeling for like 2 hours before that and talking to my friend about twin flames. And then I went into a whole class on love altars and sex and relationships and all this stuff. And now I'm doing this. And my dad locked himself out of the house. So, and I can guarantee he's sleeping. He's gotta be. I know he is. He always sleeps in his car. Well, he doesn't always sleep in his car, but he's a truck driver, so he does shit like that. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about my dad. It's weird. All right. What do you have to say about this, Mary Magdalene? Fucking interrupted my class. B, what do you want to say for B? B. Surrender while you're naked to the flow of really good sex. If you got B. That's right, spice it up. All right. So there's some sort of fucking transit going on right now. I just saw High Vibe TV posted it. Venus is going into Libra, and it's all about like opening up to like better relations. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I literally read it before I went in and did my my teaching on love altars, and I was like, wow, what a coincidence. But I channel, so it's not. I just knew that. Like Venus transitions into Libra today, and then I'm teaching about love, and we have love in B. So, yeah, if you pick B, it means you're gonna get fucked. All right, we're done. Just kidding. Not really. I said I'll pick B. Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. I don't know. It's just surrendering to love. Like, that's what I feel here. It's like opening a new door to love in a different way. Maybe it's love with yourself. Maybe somebody's going to come into your life. If you pick B, there's something with love brewing. I don't want a knight. I want a king, by the way, but we'll just put him over here, and I will have a king. Six of Pentacles, this to me is like a lot to do with giving and receiving. When you open this door, you need to make sure that whatever you're allowing into your life, as far as like this kind of energy, relationships, is that there's an even keel of giving and receiving. Because the twin flame energy is like the ultimate love energy. And like, this is like something I'm going into in this class. Like, I always used to be like, fuck twin flame. It's a bunch of bullshit. And then I started seeing things happening with people around me that's very different than like what is said on the internet. And even with myself, with the energy of the twin flame, that's like very bizarre, but like, You know, it embodies a lot of different energy that when you're on a high frequency, you want in a relationship. Like, this is like the ultimate relationship. And it's not your other fucking half. That I don't believe. Like, a twin flame energy is somebody who complements your energy. You two are strong and independent without each other. When you come together, you're even more powerful, but you don't need each other to be fucking powerful. That's the thing. A healthy king and let's talk about king. I like the term king and queen better than twin flame. They don't need each other. There's kings that ruled without queens. There's queens that fucking ruled without kings. Exactly. Power couple. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to have. Anyways, you two are both strong on your own. You have your own identity without each other. You know who you are. You do not need them. It is not codependent. It is something where you, and there's another word for it that I used in my teaching, and I don't know where it is because I just found it today. But it's the opposite of codependency. Anyways, this is what wants to come into your life. Whether it is a stronger relationship with yourself in order to attain this type of relationship with somebody, or if you're already in a relationship, it means that your relationship has the ability to move to a higher level. Your relationship with your partner has the ability to go to a higher frequency, a more advanced type of loving relationship. The choice is interdependence. Thank you, Sharon. That's what we were talking about. So interdependence is the opposite of codependence. And it's when two people know their identity, they're very strong in who they are, and they want to be around each other. They don't need to be around each other. That's what I desire in a relationship, because I can't stand codependency. It drives me absolutely fucking insane. I'm not here to be some guy's mom. I was just going to make a comment, but I'm not. And a lot of us right now, where's Deanna, are like waiting for this type of energy to step into their life, or they're waiting for a better relationship to come in, and you have to fucking surrender to what it is that you really want and desire, and you have to be honest with yourself, or it's never gonna fucking happen. And you're gonna keep attracting shit that you don't want. I'm not settling for shit in another relationship. My last relationship wasn't shit, but like, dude, I need a king. That's it. With a golden dick. That can fucking be a heathen when I need him to. Who has his own life, he does his own thing, and he's powerful and not insecure. And then we come together and we have magical, crazy alien sex and create all the beautiful things and make tons of money, and fucking, that's what I want. You know, what do you want? You got to figure that shit out. Definitely need a heathen. Listen, if you're my dude and you're not going to beat the fuck out of somebody for me, then you're not my dude. And that's all I'm saying. That shit will never change about me. All right. That's B. So it's either you're in a relationship right now and your relationship's going to go to another level. You're in a relationship right now and it fucking sucks and you need to leave it. That could be B too. Or you need to focus on yourself in order to receive this. A man needs to be a damn man. That's right. And if he needs to slap the shit out of someone for his woman, then he needs to fucking do it. And that's it. Fuck. And put me in my place. Only a king can do that. Not no fucking knight or a page. Put Ashley in her place. I'm a fucking queen, man. All right. C. Where are my C's at? That Tower card almost fell out, but it went back in the deck. Alpha male needs an alpha man. And the biggest fucking myth is that alpha females shouldn't be with an alpha male, which is so fucking stupid. I've been wanting to write a post about that for so long, and it just hasn't come out yet. But like, get the fuck out of here. Really? I've had people tell me that shit. How does that even make sense? A healed alpha male, not a fucking wounded alpha male. All right. Like Ragnar. He's not healed. He's a fucking mess. But, you know. All right. C. I'm going to seize that. All right, we got the Nine of Wands upside down. None of these cards. It's like, none of these cards are coming out. There they go. Ooh, we got a queen and a page, and they match. Just like we had a page and a king, and they matched. Look at that. Cups, water. So C's got a lot of water. Water is the dominant energy. Card wanted to come out. All right, Two of Wands. So we got 2 wands and 2 waters. I mean, 2 fires and 2 waters. 2 wands and 2 cups. Let me pull one of these. What time is it? All right, I told him I was getting out by 9:30. Earth magic. There's always one that's kind of like, what is this saying? Like usually, sometimes I know right away as soon as the cards come out. And then this is like complicated. But maybe because you're complicated. Maybe you're making things more complicated than what they are. Because when I look at this Queen of Cups, she's contemplating in this deck. She's like, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Cup? Why is she asking that Cup its opinion? Why isn't she asking herself? Could be emotional stuff, but there's definitely a lot more going on there. I feel like it's like a lot of like going back and forth with things. Not being able to make a decision. Not being able, like there's a lack of understanding too. And it's definitely is within the self. Definitely within the self. Two of Wands. Two of Wands seems like it's something that wants to come in, but you're not allowing it to come in. And it's definitely a lot of blocking. Like I feel like this pull is like a lot of blocking. And there's a lot that wants to come in, but you're not allowing it to come in. So pull one of these. I almost feel like your intuition is really heightened right now, and it's not allowing you to step into logic. It's not allowing you to make certain decisions, which is why you're teetering back and forth if you pick C. You need to make a fucking decision, but you also need to get grounded. I feel like we are not grounded. If you pick C, you're not grounded right now. You're too all over the place. This to me too, like the Page of Wands is like in La La Land. Like that's what I keep getting. I even get that with the Queen of Cups. Like seeing these two cards together and the way that they're connecting, it's like, get yourself out of La La Land. Get yourself out of going back and forth with things that don't even matter right now. Like that's what I keep hearing is like, it's things that don't even matter, like you're paying attention to. And it could be things that you're like watching and seeing in the collective. It could be things that are within you. I also feel like there's things going on, like with, for some of you, with certain people in your life where they're making you question yourself. And that's always some fucking bullshit. I mean, that Two of Wands is really sticking out of like stepping into your magical ability. Like pulling back a little bit and stepping into something that is more magical. It kind of connects a little bit with A, but this is way more disruptive. I feel like with C, it's like you're not working with it. Like with A, a lot of things are there to create momentum. It's just allowing the divine to step in. With this, it's allowing yourself to step in. And I feel like that's what the Earth Magic card is. That's your physical self stepping in and fucking being like, okay, it's really time for me to make a change in this physical reality. It's up to you. If you don't decide and make decisions, the divine can't even step in to help you out because you don't even know what you want to do. I feel like with A, they already know. They already know. They just have to shift perspectives and ideas. With C, well, with B, you want sex and dick and vagina. But that's like a whole different thing. With C, it's like you need to get out of your own way. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. You're hanging on to stuff. Let go. Let go. Look at 2 different cards from 2 different decks that match each other. I love when this happens. Look at that. Both very earthy energy. Look at that. Same colors. I'm telling you, you got to get grounded. You got to get grounded and you need to make decisions, get more rational here. You're not being rational. It's too much intuition, too much emotion, too much of like paying attention to shit that don't even matter. And it could be also too with that Peacekeeper card, I see you're getting involved in things that you shouldn't with people that like you shouldn't be getting involved with. Like whether it's family drama or friends, like you have no business being involved in that. And it's just fucking your shit up. It's pulling you away from your magic. And if that's not the case, it's just you're not focused right now. You're focusing on things that I feel like are a waste of your time and that there's nothing that you can do about it, and you just need to get more focused. And if you're going to step into your intuition, you have to get grounded because you're going to make better decisions based on, like, a lot of people, when they do this, and I do this too, like, there's some days where I'm just like, nah, hey, I don't even know what's going on because I'm too up here. And that's when I know that I need to get grounded. I need to get connected more to my lower chakras. So my intuition works better. It's more clear, you know? So there's a lot of fragmented energy if you pick C, and it's just going into the root. All right. So to recap with A, you know, the Emperor's there for the discipline. So we have the Emperor making the adjustment. A lot of ideas and creations that want to come out that you need to just pivot. You know, pivot. Like, it's not looking the way that you want it to look right now because energy has shifted, and that's all that it is. It's still there. It's just the energy shifted. B, sex. Better relationships. Relationships going to a whole nother level. I picked B. And then C, that was a really weird C. We already talked about this. It's like getting grounded, getting yourself back together. How do you become grounded? I did a whole class on that if you want to buy it. I mean, to explain this in like 2 minutes is not going to work. But connecting to your lower chakras, going outside, working with grounding crystals. I mean, you got to know what being grounded. Like if you're watching this, you got to research getting grounded because that is essential to connecting with any type of high frequency energy. And, you know, you think of roots in a tree. This is like how I talk about in my grounding class, going over this, is If a tree doesn't have strong roots, it's not going to grow high. A lot of people just want to go right up into the ether, and they have no fucking roots. They're not grounded. They're not connected to the earth. We're in the physical. You need to ground. Grounding helps you stay centered and balanced. Yeah, there's a million different ways to get grounded. That's why I did a whole class on it. So if you're interested, let me know. All right. I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for joining in. Definitely follow, like, love this page, share all this fun videos with your friends. We are located in Warwick, Rhode Island on the East Coast. Come and see us. We are open from Wednesday to Saturday, noon to 6:30. Behind me is a bunch of crystals. I'm actually going to start making some product soon, some hand-poured candles and all of that fun stuff. And yeah, we have a lot going on. We have a lot of events coming up for the month of September. Tori's Crystals class is August 31st, and Tori will actually be here Saturday doing walk-in readings. So yeah, and sign up for our email list too at ascension9xt.com. Okay, I'll see y'all soon. I'm gonna go let my dad in his house. Crystal Dicks, yeah, I'll leave it off at that. Bye.